Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Adams, 49 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. They hand it off to Mostert. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming. And
touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 55 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what... Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And Mahomes is going to keep it. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are in. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 39, Mahomes. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And now the rookie's free.
Get off the field.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. McManus now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You're bad, dude.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see
You're
the
so
football
bad, dude.
first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
Look what are you trying to do?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the
I
end
feel
zone.
bad for you.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something
yes,
together
you're in the
here,
ball.
don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to...
There he goes, right side. 20, 10, touchdown.
Finally scored, man.
Raheem
Congrats.
Mostert, 70 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. It's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll start the drive with Harris. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there.
Surprised you haven't quit, dog.
But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Woo! You told me.
Get this one up to about the 39 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think Matt's for you, bud.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47.
Get 89 John Lynch. Go ahead and use around.
First down pickup of 8. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a give, running left is Harris. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They
So bad, dude.
And get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
So bad.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to
Now
go.
you're trying at this point.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a
Disappoint me.
somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Oh my God.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. McCaffrey on the counter. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
GG's, bitch.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm going to go for
Is it
2.
okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay
kick
in
it.
there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be
Thank
over.
you.
The Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
What?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
What?
And a solid run down
Mountain.
inside the 30. A gain of 4 last play. They doubled that.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty.
Are you trying to go
run,
shooting?
Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time throughout the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.